Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq.
Hey, live from an airport in
which
Atlanta.
airport is this you're at right now?
Oh boy, Jackson Hartfield. Hey, guess what? I'm trapped. There's no escape.
Hey.
It was.
At least you're here, unlike William, who's still dead, or getting pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I forgot what we established for him at this point, right? He's doing one of those two
I think
things.
I believe he was getting pictures of Spider-Man. So I guess after Friday he'll be back.
Yeah, probably. Hey. As long as he doesn't get a piece of that symbiote on him, right?
Yeah.
Like
so long
what
as nothing
happened in
slips
No
out.
Way Home.
Yeah. So long as he can. Hey, No Way Home. That's how I feel.
Hey, don't worry, you'll be back. But at least you're here right now, so that's all that matters.
Yep, right here, right now, just like Fatboy Slim said.
Unlike William, who was just off dead, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Boy, hey, I spoil all of No Way Home for William in our other Sentai recording, because even though this video gets uploaded first within our weekly schedule, right? Sentai is unironically recorded first within the week for us, which is really funny.
How did you get the spoilers for No Way Home?
Oh look! I've already know everything that happens in No Way Home, all right? And the good thing
there's an analysis that could. I mean, there's assumptions that could be made of how things are gonna go. I don't know how many definitive spoilers you've gotten.
Oh, I got everything spoiled for me. I know the entire movie plot.
No, boy, your sources are impeccable.
Yeah, hey, don't worry. My sources tells me who the imposter is, all right?
Hey,
who's gonna die?
Can your sources tell me about whether or not I'm going? My digestive tract is going to survive this recording, because I just got hit with all of the terrible Chinese food I ate at the airport food court.
I don't think airport Chinese food is a good thing to eat.
Listen, I was desperate. I was desperate.
Oh, there was no pretzel. You could have gotten a pretzel. There was no Auntie Anne.
I mean, there probably was. I hadn't eaten all day. I really wanted food, and a lot of it. And now all the grease and oil of about 8,000 years of Chinese tradition is hitting me right at the same time.
Right.
But yeah.
Hey, but don't worry. There's another tradition that's happening, and Aguilera's getting a wedding, I think. That's what's happening with her.
Hey, Bridezilla, am I right?
Oh yeah, hey, something's about to happen to her, right?
Probably.
Yeah, hey, Aguilera's getting married or something. It's about to be the wedding of the century, I guess.
Yeah, it would have. Oh, it should be.
Right, but hey, unlike you who had to eat airport Chinese food. Hey, at least what's his name got a chance to eat a steak or a fucking meatloaf or something. I don't know. He had wine with it, so he's definitely eating better than you. So there's like some sauce on there.
Yeah. This is a wild episode this week. But
I'm amazed how much of these one-off background characters are actually ended up being way more important than what we assumed they were, right?
I mean, of all the ones that I would have thought would be important, the kangaroo court lawyer who helped contribute to my PTSD, I never thought would be the one that would come back. Just like I never thought that
to be fair, if you think about it, the Deadman is building up quite a good team, right? They got a doctor and now a lawyer in their evil villain organization, right?
I don't know about they have a doctor. They have a terrorist. Oh boy, I just said that in the airport.
Oh, I forgot. That's not good.
Yeah, in Kamen Rider they got a T word.
Right. Boy, hey, it's like how we got our weekly unnamed tokusatsu podcast series about Kamen Rider Revice.
I was really wondering how many times I would have to, alley-oop that to you.
Trying to find a segue to our weekly unnamed tokusatsu podcast.
I really gave you a lot of ins there.
William, a person who doesn't know about Kamen Rider or tokusatsu, but he's off getting pictures of Spider-Man, right? But we are joined by our good friend Tariq, a person who's currently stuck in an airport right now as we discuss the latest Kamen Rider season. Hey, this is Kamen Rider Revice episode 14. The Commander. The Commander is a Deadman? Exclamation question mark. Right?
Or did I completely call it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got pretty close to getting it right on what the fuck was up with him.
Yeah, I mean that's what I assumed what was happening with Wakabayashi, right? Because I wasn't sure how big their 5D chess plan was. Because I assumed the Wakabayashi at some point got replaced by the Deadman, and yeah, that's what happens in this episode.
Yeah, well, I will say, I was surprised that he was dead.
Yeah?
I thought he was like keeping him for reasons.
Mm-hmm. In like a warehouse or something, right?
Well, I mean, it's like with Saber, where it's like, okay, well, they're just keeping her, they're just holding her in.
They got a child size,
in a closet,
queen size bed ready, right?
Yeah.
Or
but
Sophia, when they just left her in like a closet and forgot about her.
Yeah, they just locked her in the storage room and just said, "Hey, you're not. It doesn't matter. You're not a real person anyway, and that's not because you're a woman. It's because you're a sentient book life form or whatever. I don't know what that was supposed to be."
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah. So right off the bat, I guess we could have figured that George would be the one to figure it out, but like.
Yeah.
Back at it again, best boy George.
The pieces are all coming together. That's why we're in the meeting. Wait, this is not even a meeting. This is a fucking little gym set. This is like George's like personal room or whatever the fuck.
This is his
Kamen Rider figures.
Yeah, I was going to say this is the basement that his parents let him play with all of his toys with. This is George's toy room.
Yeah. Boy, hey, there's someone.
But yeah,
there.
So he decides to have a special meeting with the Kamen Riders and also Hiromi and Daiji.
Right,
get it? Because he's got all the action figure Kamen Riders.
Oh, by the way, there is a Grand Zio figure that has not been released yet. That's just chilling on that table. I thought that looked weird because I was like, I don't know that I didn't know that Grand Zio had a figure. Yep.
Because Omazio has one, right?
They announced the figure arts for it, right? But it has not been released. Like all those, I think those are clearly all the figure arts that are on the table, right? But that Grand Zio has not been released yet, right? Also, it's not even all the riders. Like now that I'm realizing, it's just like a good, this is a good amount for us to put on the table and call it a day, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I was trying to do the thing that I do with Gundam Build Reel, where I can try and see how many of them I could name, but then it started it never really got in focus. I was like, I think I can see some of them, but also I know 01's there. I know. I think Kiva's there.
A random amount. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a tease or something like, hey, this is what's gonna happen. But as far as I can tell, everyone who's on this table.
It also. It also isn't it isn't consistent on forms either. Like it's not like they're all the final forms. It's just random ones.
Yeah, it's literally all their base form, right?
No, except for Grand Zio.
Except for Grand Zio. Right, like the only figure that I can notice from looking at this table that doesn't have a vice stamp so far is Built. But built in 01, like the only one that doesn't have a vice stamp. So I'm not sure this next supposed to be like a tease.
I was about to say. What would a build vice stamp? Isn't the grasshopper one supposed to be? No, what's the grasshopper one? The grasshopper one is
Ichigo.
Okay.
Boy, I can't even figure who the fuck is between Deno and Vice right now. Boy, that is I cannot get a good shot of that's not a good enough shot of that figure. But anyway, hey, George is telling them like, hey, I uncover, I look, emergency meeting. I figure out who the traitor is, right?
Yeah, on today's episode of Sherlock,
right?
I've solved the crime.
I was like, I put the pieces together and everything, right? Like
it's
I
all coming together now.
Yeah.
Welcome to my mind palace.
And then Sakura goes to school this episode because I
guess. Yeah. I mean, hey, like I said, Sakura is in high school.
But it's really not inside the focus. She hasn't been going to school at any other point up until this point.
No, she went to. I'm telling you, the first time we saw her go to school was, I think, coming back from school with her friend the friend that became the first example of the Phase 2 Deadman.
Oh yeah, that. Oh, was that it?
I think she. There was I don't think she was. This is the first time she's definitely been in the school, and as far as I can remember, I think this is the first time that we've had a Kamen Rider. This is the first time that we've had a Kamen Rider physically in a high school since Forze, to my knowledge.
Yes, I believe so.
Because physically in a high school.
Yeah, that actually attends, right?
Actually inside the high school.
Yeah.
Because what's his face from Bitch Boy Brother, the Grapes Boy. He was in high school.
Yeah.
But we never gave a damn about him being in high school. And then there's that whole thing with the 7 ZOs, blah blah blah, where it's like technically they're in a high school. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that's an OVA. So OVAs never count. Alright.
But I just think it's funny because
Sakura's late for school, but she doesn't have time.
Yeah, Sakura's late for school.
But she does have time to leave with a piece of toast in her mouth, like any.
I was about to say, with the toast, in her mouth.
Yeah, like any
she
Japanese
said, "Hey,
high school girl, where's the toast in her mouth?"
Hey, mom, hey, dad, I spit on your pancakes.
Yeah, so Sakura goes to school this episode.
Okay, but I also want to hold on. I just want to take a second. So when she's on the group chat at the beginning of the episode, I looked at that. So the group chat is all of the girls' names smushed together in some form. It takes a part of them. It's this really weird nightmare word of it sounds like a devil, agitator or whatever. And so I went, that's really weird. But then I read the girls' names. I was like, oh, okay. And then one of them's name was Angelina, and I went, hold on. One of these girls' names is Angelina. Is this gonna be something where it's just oh, this is the wonky half Japanese, half white girl? Nope, it's just a full-blown white girl. That was a twist. That was I would say that was the wildest thing this episode, if this episode wasn't full of wild things happening. Because
I think the actress for it is half Russian, I believe, or something.
Not better. Half Russian that makes her 150% white. So before she would have just been, if she was just American, 100% white, just white. If you're Russian,
I think she's
half
either Russian or Italian or something, I believe.
Not better. If your people have had any way, shape, or form a direct impact on American policy on colonization, you're part of the problem. 150% white.
Yeah, so Sakura's in school. She has to do the schoolwork. Hey, so I can't tell if this is before school or after school or during school. This is everyone's
I've got to assume that this is
lunch.
I thought it was before school at first, but now that you say it, it could be anything. I mean, they're cleaning. She's cleaning.
Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. I find
We'll
there's
make it-
actually a clock in this scene. Hold on. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, but can you?
Tell.
I can't see. I can't see the time.
It is 10:30 according to this clock.
Okay, well the sun is out, so it's probably not nighttime.
Yeah, so hey, it's 10:30
So this
in the
that doesn't
morning.
even make sense for school starting though. That's if they're just randomly like in between. Maybe this is supposed to be lunch, breakfast. What I don't know what's going on. But anyway, all of her friends are crushing on her. She's
we have a female Kamen Rider this season. Will she be competent?
Wow, we have a female Kamen Rider so early in this season, and also I want to say also this is the first time in a long time, to my knowledge, that we've had a secret identity plot with a Kamen Rider, any Kamen Rider. Like, I can't think of the last one that like they were actively trying to keep their, even if it lasted for about 5 seconds. Like that was really entertaining to me because I went, oh boy, wow, we're really gonna throw this on her too? Because at that point it just felt like she should have been she should be protagonist, because it's just like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm just going, hey, you're probably, hi, I'm Sakura Igarashi.
I have to hide my magical girl secret, alright? It's like all
I have to hide my magic.
My classmate can't find out that I'm secretly a magical girl, right?
Yeah. It was just, I was very surprised that they were going with that angle for a bit. But yeah, sure. She's just gonna keep that under wraps for now. But don't worry.
No, she has no reason to announce it, you know, right? She technically has no reason to let her school friends know, hey, I'm secretly, hey, I'm the new Kamen Rider. Ooh, it was me the entire time.
I must protect my secret.
Meanwhile, Paneria Man goes visits the bathhouse.
Some might call him a quirky P word. That I don't know that I should be saying with my audible level of voice inside of an airport. But man, hey, high school children, if a grown man shows up on your high school campus and starts shouting for
asking for a student's name, probably report that to an authority.
And especially if that student goes, I don't know him, I don't want him here. That's probably a bad sign. That's probably a bad sign. Don't get
really
all
bad,
like,
right?
It's really weird that her friend's first reaction is, "Oh my God, is it your secret boyfriend?" That man looks about 45. You guys have problems.
Boy, hey, are they like, hey, son, are you doing some JK Love Hotel business behind her back? I was like, but what a weird thing to ask someone when a middle-aged guy shows up at your school. That is like the least appropriate thing to ask your friends.
Yeah, hey, we're not here to, we have absolutely no faith in you, and we're absolutely not going to do anything to try to help you. Hey, is that's your boyfriend? No. No, it's not. Well, I don't know why. Listen, here, you Russian love doll. Okay? No. Why would that be? I don't know what goes on in
Why would
Moscow.
this be your first thought? Right?
Listen.
That should never be anyone's first thought when a middle-aged guy shows up unannounced on school and starts yelling for his student's name. Right? Like, ooh boy, hey.
Yeah.
That's how you should immediately start calling the police.
Honestly,
police about.
Call the police on him, and then check on your friend to see if she's okay, because clearly something's up with her too.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, before he showed up, and then meanwhile at the bathhouse, we get enemy of the week with the Sabretooth, just harassing Iki and Vice.
He's gone from kangaroo to Sabretooth. Truly an upgrade.
Yeah. Hey.
Also, I just think it's funny that.
I mean, it's a good upgrade if you think about it, you know.
Oh yeah, and also his phase 2 looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it is a good. Yeah, these creature designs are looking really good so far.
Right, the phase 2 ones especially, like phase 1s look like they just said, listen, I don't care, just this can be drawn with crayon by a 3-year-old, right? The Planaria Deadman especially, where it's just it's just Funashi. It's just the pair mascot, but mixed with Garbo. Like it's a
Yeah.
it's a
It's just a guy with a trash bag, right? The suit designer was out that week, so they had to come up with a costume at the last second.
It's a guy with a pink trash bag around his face and a paper towel roll to breathe through. Like that's it.
And then you put some googly eyes on it, right? You call it
but then when he evolves, he's just a nightmare of eyes.
He becomes a Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, he becomes an angel, and but he also becomes like what was it? Pan's Labyrinth. He becomes the thing with the hand eyes.
Yeah. I forgot his name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So anyway, no one at this school is calling 911 when a middle-aged guy shows up and starts calling for a student's name. Once again, there's a person in the background recording this. I just noticed that.
Oh, there's a lot of priorities. There's a lot of priorities wrong.
Yeah, no one's taking this situation. This is a serious situation, and everyone is playing this up for laughs. You know, it's like Hollywood. It's like Hollywood's like, oh, Harvey Weinstein did what? Oh, that guy.
That's so kooky crazy.
Yeah. What's Nancy Reagan doing on the MGM lot this week?
Louis C.K. did what into a potted plant? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, hey, let's tweet about this and everything. Yeah, but anyway, but then as soon as he starts summoning out the Panarian monster, that's when people realize.
Now we all think it's a problem. Oh, now you're taking it seriously.
Yeah, once again, I still can't get over how fucking stupid the design is, right? Because the best part is how he enters the scene. Like, he just walks up into camera frame, and he looks like the guy looks so uncomfortable in the fucking suit.
It's also funny just because, so, the whole reason he's there, though, is because, like, for whatever reason, Aguilera thinks that Sakura is going to become the sixth sacrifice for Gifu, right? Mm-hmm. Which, bold of her to assume that. Mm-hmm. Bold, like, it kind of made sense with, like, how, for a second when Sakura was getting angsty, you know, like Daiji was.
Yeah.
But, like, if it didn't work for Daiji, who has a literal, like, angst demon, I don't think it's going to work for the girl who has a stuffed animal demon.
Yeah, right. They could have probably chose a better six sacrifice. But anyway, so hey, boy, the actress that the actress that plays Sakura is fucking tall. I didn't realize it now until I'm watching the scene where Sakura goes and grabs her backpack, and you just see her just being taller than the other girls, right? Over these small Asian girls and everything. Also, like she's laughing in scene 2, which is pretty funny, as they run away. But anyway, hey, none of these girls are taking a potential threat on the school property seriously, apparently, right? Like everyone's just running around aimlessly. You know this is Japan. You know this is Japan because they don't have to do weekly procedure for potential threat on school property. That's the Japanese school system for you, right? Because everyone's just running around trying to figure out what to do, right? Now they're not. Yeah, but then meanwhile, fake Wakabayashi's like, ooh, I'm gonna go get the fucking stamp now that we just hidden behind a door, but isn't really hidden. But isn't really well protected, it turned out. It's like just on a pedestal in like a back corner of this building. Yeah. But don't worry, George figured it out. And it's a good thing George decided to take try to take the best people to handle this situation, right? Right? To confront fake Wakabayashi, right? And a guy that has emotional damage right now. Right, and a guy who's probably not even that high ranking. Yes, we're gonna take you in, Wakabayashi.
Wait, which one are you? Wait, I don't know which one you're talking. See, now I don't. See, okay, hold on. You're saying George is... Which one is which in this case? Because technically I'd say they're both emotionally damaged at this point.
I mean, but Hiromi has more emotional trauma in relationship to Wakabayashi, right? As we learned.
Okay.
But I feel like getting Hiromi to be like, hey Hiromi, hey look, if it comes to words, we need you to put the cuffs on. It's like, I don't think you want someone that has an emotional connection to this guy to be putting the cuffs on the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point though, Daiji's equal ranking to Hiromi because he got promoted, and then the funny thing is, right? I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're trying to like gaslight your way into it, but like, he like fake Wakabayashi kept like operating. He demoted Hiromi. Technically, that means that Hiromi shouldn't have been demoted, and like, and Daiji shouldn't have gotten promoted. Like, if it really recontextualizes all of the decisions that have been made and like how chill Wakabayashi was with all of the like questionable calls that George was making about like giving Daiji the two-side driver.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, maybe that's why he was like more okay with it, like, because it seemed really questionable why he would do that. But like, instead, there's a face-off, and Hiromi just couldn't do it. Yeah. Also, I'm not going to say some of those words of it because I got a warning. So I'm just gonna. Yep. So, yep. Anyway, that's the thing. Anyway, Hiromi has a breakdown.
Yeah, Hiromi's having a breakdown. He can't do it. And then meanwhile, Aguilera was trying to get ready for her wedding or something, and everything, and it turns out, hey, coats, childhood coats are real, all right? Don't let people tell you that, hey, you can be indoctrinated from a young age, all right?
Yeah, again, in an episode of Wild Things, where it's like, in a normal episode, right? Even for this show, right? I might have one thing that I might stick onto and be like, this is crazy, this is really weird. Like the whole, like Sakura's whole, this could have been an episode that was just focused on like a Sakura episode and like her school life and her like trying to like figure that stuff out. And instead they're balancing all of this other stuff. The whole thing with Aguilera is really just messed up. It's literally the definition of, it is the definition of grooming. The definition.
Oh yeah, it is acting. The worst part is, I like how in the flashback we see the statue of the Gifu-sama, right? Right? So it occurred to me, right? They have to be moving. Do you think they get one of those?
Oh yeah. He's got wheels.
Like they have to get
they got him on wheels.
Around every single time, right?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine someone in the right, like these cult people. They have to get a dolly every single time. I just can't get over that image train of they have to fucking carry this thing. Right?
It's the sacred demon dolly of the Deadmans.
Yeah.
The DDD.
It's just so fucking hilarious how even in the flashback background we see the Gifu statue just chilling behind her. It's like the funniest thing.
By the way, so I thought about this more because I was thinking about it. And I'm like, the guy in the opening who's like in the suit in the fire, that's gotta be Gifu, right? That's gotta be, right?
I mean, is it?
I
still don't know what to make of that character, right? Because I still don't know what's going on.
It seems like we're very, like, so, again, going back to, and I would say this is similar to both, I'm going to compare this to both Saber and 01 because I think this is a problem that both of them had an issue with more than what we've had with Revice. Saber and 01 took a long time to figure out what the actual overarching plot was. Saber was really bad at it, but 01 also was just like, okay, so the initial part is android T-word. I can't say it. Again, not a warning. But, and it's like, oh, that's the plot. And then it's like, okay, no, that arc's over. Corporate espionage. Oh, okay, this is the plot.
Yeah.
No. Actually, it's sentient robot devil god.
Yeah.
Robot uprising. Oh, okay, it's iRobot. It's just always has been.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so.
That's the only problem you can have with androids, right?
But for Revice, I feel like we're much closer to our big bad than we've ever been with any of the other Reiwa seasons so far.
Yeah. Right.
I'm very confused. I'm not confused or concerned. I'm just, I guess, curious as to are we going to have a situation where like they actually succeed, or are they going to get stopped at the last minute and they're going to have to try again, and the pattern's going to be that they keep trying and they keep getting stopped, or is it going to be that he gets summoned and then he becomes the big bad, like the Lord said, like Aguilera is Rita and Gifu is Lord Zed, and he becomes the new bad guy that they're facing off against the entire time, like because it's basically been. Even for, I mean, I guess that's kind of always it's not always the plot of Kamen Rider, but it's usually like, oh no, we're going to revive the villains are like, we're going to revive our god, or we're going to make our big bad god. Except for in some cases, it's like, oh, God was inside you all along. I was like Storius turning into Grimoire, or the weird imp goblin guy in Wizard who turned out to be the final villain somehow.
Yeah, that was really bad. I remember that.
That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. But like this one, I'm like, okay, maybe. Maybe we'll see Gifu become the main villain. Maybe we won't. Maybe he'll be a character much earlier than we expect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll remember that they shot this character in the opening and aren't forced to shove him in the middle of a pandemic recap special just to introduce this character because they got a completely different director to do it, right? Yeah, like I said, the whole opening bit is so very confusing because we still don't know who that mysterious man in fire or what his big deal is, right? Right?
Yeah.
Hey, it could be. Hey, boy, how much do you know about Twin Peaks?
I know about Deadly Premonition, which is a reference to Twin Peaks, and I know that it's weird.
How much do you know about the main villain of Twin Peaks and how it was created?
Not that much.
Okay, so in one of the season finale of Twin Peaks, one of the character, right?
Yeah.
This is a whole one tracking shot. She closes the mirror, right? And so the camera pans into her face, but it's from the reflection of the mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, but they fucked up filming it and no one caught it because if you look in the mirror, you can see a production guy in the background, right? Right, and no one caught it in production until it aired. And then after the episode aired, people went online like, "Oh, who the fuck is this guy? Is this the devil? Is this Satan?" And it got to the point where it got so bad into it, they're like, "Oh fuck, how did none of us catch that?" So then they had to get that production
villain
guy,
is Satan.
And they're like, "Hey, you know how you were just supposed to be holding the boom mic throughout the entire show? Hey, we need you to put on a suit and say these lines."
That's amazing. Oh man.
That's how it. Right. So I'm hoping that whoever the fuck is in it's an actual character that they remember, right, and that it all connects and everything.
Well, the funnier thing to me even is that, like, if you look at this team, right, of the Deadmans, right, so we've got Aguilera, we've got Julia, we've got Olteca, right, all of them looking like a problematic, like, Cinco de Mayo celebration people, right? All look like they're wearing costumes that would get them canceled on Twitter. If there's something people love about Revice, it's canceling people for culturally inappropriate costumes on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll stop them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't let them get away with this. And then what was it? But then there's the other two or three.
Technically the three, right?
Yeah. If you count fake Wakabayashi, who are just Japanese dudes all wearing black. So there's already three like middle-aged Japanese dudes wearing black jackets. So it's just another Japanese dude, middle-aged Japanese dude in like a suit, in like a black suit. So it's gonna be even more like. What if the man in the suit is just one of these three?
Oh.
Like,
Boy,
who knows? With Chameleos Deadman, he could be anybody he wants.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Speaking of the other three, though, boy, Planaria Deadman guy who has a name, don't remember his name.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna pretend. Boy, he is boy. Hey, his character is wild this episode, right?
He's a weirdo.
Yeah, at first I thought he was just like a serial killer, like a sophisticated serial
killer. Yeah, I mean, he
definitely. Oh no, he is not a. Yeah, he is not. He is a guy that we definitely have to call the police to and report to, right?
Yeah, that bit where he stuck out his tongue might have been one of the most offensive. I don't know what that was. That was like that took me back to like old school Carlos Mencia like Diddy jokes. Yeah. Like it just like all of a sudden I was like, are you making fun of the mentally disabled? Like what's going on here? Like,
all right.
And then he decides to enter a Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
And Julio goes, "No, you do it." Mm-hmm. Which I think might have been the best thing because he says, "Go Planaria Deadman," and then he actually like it's Final Fantasy starts bobbing up and down.
He fucking JoJo poses and shit.
He does the leg bounce where it's like.
Oh, like an NPC character, right?
Yeah, like he's in stuck motion for like for a turn-based RPG.
Yeah, It's idle animation basically.
Yeah.
Which is really
and then he's like, oh god, and then once Julio forces him to face him, he's like, oh god, I'm so disgusting.
Yeah, right.
Which I think is great because it's just like. It's true. It is still a disgusting dead man.
That's right, because this is such a contradiction to what we established with his character so far, right? Because so far as we see from him, he's like supposed to be like this sophisticated, like fucking a fuck,
menacing,
like a Hannibal, basically. Like, ooh boy, he's really playing this shit out, right? Like, ooh boy, he's super. No, he's just a fucking idiot who likes to go to high schools. Who likes to go to high schools and harass Japanese schoolgirls? It turns out, Like you're supposed to so far because the way that we had portrayed, like he's supposed to be like the serious threat, but he's just guy.
He's a.
And he's just a guy we have to report to local authorities. Then meanwhile, then Iki and Vice are doing their thing.
Yeah, Iki and Vice. I mean, I will say, I mean, it's nice that like. Kangaroo Court Man is like trying to hit him with like, oh, you're so obnoxious, you keep getting in other people's business, blah blah. And it like actually hits Iki for a bit because this is a complaint we've heard from people about him before that he's like a nosy busybody. But like Vice is just like, really you think that's really gonna be the thing that like gets you shook up, really? And he's like, you know what, you're right, Vice. I should listen to my inner demon more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, look, stick and stones may hurt my bones, right? Hey, but it doesn't matter. I'm best friends with a demon. Right? So it doesn't matter.
My demon and I
my demon says I'm cool, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, my demon tells me to you know what? I'm not gonna say that. That's how I get in trouble. I want to get on this flight so I can go home. I'm not going. I don't want to stay in Atlanta any longer. I have to.
Yeah, so
and be especially problematic with my health.
Paneria, man, and everything, and once again, this is a school system that apparently just acts like, yeah, she did it. Right?
Yeah, you handle it.
Technically, we should all be in hiding, or waiting for authorities to come to take this man away instead of running towards the danger, right? But no, we're not gonna do that.
The police should have been here hours ago.
Yeah.
Also,
boy, where are the police and everything?
Where's
right?
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Other than the fact that they are dealing with their own coup d'état, or not even. I guess it is. If you're dealing with a Manchurian Candidate situation, but you're arresting the Manchurian Candidate, are you the one doing the coup d'état, or are they the one doing the coup d'état? Which is it? If you're getting rid of an imposter, if you're Among Us-ing the president, I wonder if that'll get me in trouble too. Yeah. Anyway, but if you're dealing with that, does that count as who's doing the
Among Us, right?
Yeah. Who is the imposter among us? But yeah,
and then
but yeah,
meanwhile,
Phoenix,
and then,
I feel like
apparently Iki can fucking Ryuki this and combine his three things to make one big.
He didn't just do that. I was going to say he went custom Gunpla on it.
Oh.
Yeah, he just smashed all his figures together.
Wait, you can do this? This is pretty broken all of a sudden.
He did a kit bash.
Yeah.
He just took like 3 different kits and smashed them together.
Yeah.
Also,
and he just combined the good parts of all of them. Right?
Yeah, the jackal, the jackal summon, right? That's the one with the skateboard. That was the weirdest one. I was like, oh god, it's just a bigger him. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Look, he has a skateboard now. Yeah, so they kick the shit out, Kangaroo Man and everything.
Well, Kangaroo.
But then don't worry, Octane comes in like, all right, that was a good test run. See you next time.
Good enough.
We have to go.
Yep.
We have to go.
Yeah. GG, no read. Bye bye.
And picks up Panaria, man. I was like, all right.
Okay, good enough. Yep.
You did your best. Harassing this schoolgirl.
Time to go back to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah. Look, you're low in HP. Right?
Yeah.
Right? We can't continue on this route fighting more trainers, alright?
I'm going to go get a Phoenix down. Yeah.
And then meanwhile, boy, there is actually a lot of plots going on in this episode that I think about it. Right?
Yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff that went down. Yeah.
Right? But at least it's being handled better, because you at least can make sense of everything about it, right? Yeah, so hey,
and they're all
Hiromi can't
related,
can't bring it to shoot Wakabayashi and everything, right? And then Wakabayashi, then Fikwa gives us the biggest plot that, Wakabayashi's been dead. He's been dead for 16 episodes, right? He was dead as soon as this series started.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Yeah, which is actually insane.
Yeah,
he's just
it's
been
super
dead this
wild.
long, right?
He's just been
fake one has just been playing all of us this entire time.
Yeah, but he's been. It's just really funny because it means he's also been like making crucial decisions and stuff he has to sign off on. Like he's just been saying demote Hiromi.
What?
Give him the.
What does the science department need? Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll sign up for these expenses. What?
Yeah.
What? Who spent $160 going to eat a Brazilian steakhouse?
Oh boy. Yeah. Hey, that's my kind of boss.
Yeah. All right. I don't care. Yes. Anyway. Yeah. Say fake Waka gets the fucking whatchamacallit. Gets the Gifu stamp or whatever the fuck this stamp is. Right. And then he just fuck off. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, I got my mission. Hey. Try better luck next time. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Better luck next time on trying to stop me. Hey, you guys should get your riders in check and everything. Right? Then Hiromi has a whole mental breakdown about it. Like, uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, not good for him. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it seems kind of. It kind of seems weird that Hiromi's kind of just gotten like he's gone through such a rapid sort of like not breakdown, but like he started off seeming as this like way more rigid character, and he's just like very quickly cracked and like sort of like succumbed to the pressure very quickly and gotten like really weird and like different. Like I thought he was gonna be a hard ass this whole time, and it's like nope, he's just another guy. He's just another guy.
They're really Spider-Manning him right now. Like Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
this is actually what Spider-Man has to go through on a day-to-day basis because for some reason they don't want to give Spider-Man a good ending.
Oh, it's Wakabayashi, his Uncle Ben.
Oh boy, hey,
I don't feel so good, Mr. Chameleon. Wait, isn't the Chameleon a Spider-Man villain? No, Scorpion. I'm thinking Scorpion. Oh, there's that too.
Yeah. There's that guy.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, he's in the Spider-Man movie too. Everyone's back.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Everybody's here.
Hey, boy.
Spider-Man Ultimate.
Those Spider-Man leaks I read. It's pretty insane with what happened. Peter, they really just cucked Spider-Man in that movie, which is really sad.
But which Spider-Man?
Tom Holland Spider-Man. They super cucked him.
Oh. Spider-Man gets Spider-Man by Spider-Man? You don't have to spoil it for me. I mean, listen, I'm not William. I don't deserve spoilers. I don't want that.
William didn't care about the Spider-Man spoiler when I told him, alright?
Yeah, well, he's a fool.
Yeah. William doesn't like
yeah.
Spider-Man, it turns out.
Oh, well, he's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so a bad take.
Yeah, so anyway, back at the Deadman phase and everything, they did it. Like,
yeah.
They decide to bring back Gifu-sama or some shit, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Right? And then Fake Wakabayashi said, hey, I like this muscular chin. Right? I'm gonna keep this body, right? This is a man's chin right here I have, right?
I'm gonna stay being another man.
Yeah, this is a real man. This is a real man's body and everything.
Catfishing for life.
Yeah, and then boy, this is like the funniest fucking scene, right? This is why gender representation is important within a group. Right?
Yeah. That's why she wanted Sakura. That's the real reason she wanted Sakura around. She just needed a friend.
Yeah.
Instead of 5 grown older men, like, just ganging up on her and going, sacrifice, ooga booga. Like, they just turned on her so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what she was expecting. Like this is all
I really don't either.
Right?
She really had way too high of expectations of
I didn't know
how this was going to go.
Like, because it's really established like the whole Deadman's chick is, hey, we gotta bring back Gifu-sama, right? Right? Hey, they never established how they need to bring back Gifu-sama, right? Hey, virgin sacrifice is a thing, you know.
Yeah,
right?
You'll be his bride in the same way that I mean, is that what it? Because this did start off, remember, in like South America, right? It's like they found the original, I guess, Gifu stamp or Vice stamp and all that in South America. So
do you think that's what it is? Oh, that does make sense.
Is this just supposed to be like a Mayan like ritual sacrifice, like virgin sacrifice?
Oh wow, that would make way more sense now that when you bring it up like that, right?
Yeah, because that seems like. That seems the way that it's going, but it's just being taken out by Japanese people.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I think there's a decent amount of. I want to say it's either Peru or Chile that like has like a decent size of like Japanese pop. Is it that Brazil that has it? Brazil has it too, but like Brazil has the second largest outside of Japan. But what I'm saying is there's this because there's some like there are some Peruvian or Chilean. I'm not doing so good on Japanese social studies right now in my brain, but I think there's some stuff with that and cultures mixing a bit. So I don't know. I think there's some relationship between the Japanese and that region of South America. So I guess that might be where that adoption of like that mythos comes from. But yeah, it seems like we're going that way of sacrifice the girl.
Yeah. And look, like you're the closest thing we can to get to a blood sacrifice for a dead god, right? And, right. And look, you have to go, right?
Yeah.
Right. And look. When they said they were preparing you for Gifu-sama, right? They never went to details. You just assume it, right? That's on you, right? Apparently, Aguilera did not read the terms and conditions. Apparently, when
you thought it was how to serve people, but it turns out it's how to serve people.
Jeez, that's a good joke right there.
Yeah. But yeah, boy.
Not looking good.
Surprise.
Not looking good for Aguilera now. All of a sudden.
Yeah. So the real question is, next episode, will they save her or will they just let her be sacrificed?
Right. Boy, how many boy.
But yeah, next episode. Everybody's here. Gang. Everybody.
Yeah, hey, look, we're gonna save Aguilera now, I guess. You know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen at this point, right?
Look,
there's a lot of people getting backstabbed, right? There's a lot of stuff happening.
Maybe the Gifu statue will be on the demon dolly.
Yeah, hey, who knows what's gonna happen with Gifu-sama at this point? Anything can happen.
Oh man, we're also gonna get back to that weird rave dance club part of the, which I've just been like, oh yeah, remember that?
Yeah. I mean, remember how the Deadman actually owns a front for their criminal activity, like any smart criminal enterprise? You should always have a front, you know, to do your crime, right? Yeah, so I guess next episode they remember that, so that's gonna happen, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh boy, I just thought of the meme and I'm making it right now in the background. It is actually very hard to do it in the last minute.
Okay, cool. I had an idea for the meme, but I don't have the capacity to do it right now.
I am working on it in the background. If it is what I think it is, I assume I know what you're thinking of.
Oh boy. Okay.
Right. Hey, look, there's a meme. The audience knows that because it's always on the front.
You'll put that meme in. Yeah, you got that meme. Hey, boy, that's a funny meme.
Once again, like always, William may not come back next episode. Who the fuck knows, right? Tariq might make it home for Christmas, right?
Oh God.
Right. Look. It's just
at this point, I just want to make it to the bathroom.
Okay. That's this week's episode. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots. Okay, thanks, bye.